And I'm just like, so this was basically clickbait. No? Yes. She hooked your girl right on up. Thank you, Tati. And I was right. It's messy in a good way. Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My husband, I gotta pick him up from the airport in just a couple of minutes, but I wanted to hop on here and let you guys know how my month of February reading turned out.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to treat me.
It was a great month. We didn't get to everything, but I am excited about the books that we did get into it. The first book that I want to talk about is Heart of a Thug by Keely. I lost this book. Do y'all recall story time in my last video when I could not find this book for nothing and I ended up buying it on Amazon and reading it from there? Well guys, mystery solved. I was outside, which I never go in the backyard, and I was unpacking our patio furniture. You know, just kind of sit out there and enjoy some of this great weather we've been having in the Carolinas. And unbeknownst to me, this book was hiding in the crevices of the outdoor patio set. Who knew? But I'm glad I got it. So Heart of a Thug by Keely. This book really, the first couple of pages hooked me, right? We have Omar, and he just has this tumultuous childhood. He is just trying his best to make it out. And then we have Keisha. She also, so we have two, it's almost like, the two were trauma bonding. And it was a page turner for me. The only thing about this book is there's something, and keep in mind guys, I'm a baby reader, but are they breaking the fourth wall? Is that what it's called? You guys let me know down in the comments when there's a story, it's going along, and then all of a sudden it's almost like a narrator jumps in and gives us some backstory, like they're looking in on the scene. Is that the fourth wall? I have to look that up and see. But it's something that goes on throughout this book that I'm just like, what is that? Don't know if I like it or not. But maybe the author thought that that was necessary in order for us to get the story, because it seems as though this book picks up other series or something. I'll have to talk to the author, and also I can't wait to let her know that I did indeed find this book. Devil Wears Baccarat. This book is by Torin. This is my first book by this author, and it's my first dark romance. Boys and girls, I did not know what I was getting into when it was talking dark romance. So it's a novella, dark romance, and the main character, it is Kenya Jones. Now don't we all know a Kenya Jones? I know I do. Raise your hand in the comments if you yourself might be Kenya Jones. But the main female character in this book is Kenya Jones, and she has a tragedy that happens in her life, and so her and her brother, they're trying to figure out life, and come to find out her ex, he is having to take up, her ex did something, and then she has to deal with it in the present because he gone, okay? He unalive. And in jumps, okay, what was I saying? The Devil Wears Baccarat. And Kenya, she's having to deal with some things that her ex had done. And so now she finds herself in bed, literally and figuratively, with the Romanian mafia. And somehow, some way, her brother also is having to get with the Romanian mafia. And that's when we go to the dark side, because our MMC, the main male character, he is a mess and he is a killer. So he is obsessed with Kenya, but he also has this mission and things that they need to get done with his family, being in the mafia. If you like those type of books, those strong mafia ties book, then you're gonna eat this one down. Me, myself, I like my men a little, first of all, deeply melanin. You know, no shade, but that's how I like mine. A little less than a killer. Maybe you would kill for me, or you would hurt people for me, but not literally. Okay, let's calm down. Anywho, I guess that's dark romance for you, right? They're into that life. I will say, I was attracted to this title. I was attracted to this book because of the title, Baccarat. I love Baccarat. I want that to be my signature scent. Shout out to husband. He made that happen with a Christmas gift this past last year. That's why I got into the book and I wanted to read it. I was disappointed that the scent was only mentioned one time, and I'm just like, so this was basically clickbait. No? Yes, I believe that it was clickbait, and I almost did F this book, but for some reason I had to know what happened in the end. And boys and girls, it was just okay. I did give this book 3 stars. Check it out if you're into dark romance, or if you want to try your hand at dark romance, and let me know what you think. Are you kidding me? Hello? What? I thought you said your plan was going to last at 2:20. Okay. Alright, I'm on my way. Okay. Alright, bye. I didn't get to finish my video! I'll be back. Let me go get my husband, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the rest of these books. Okay, let's try this again. I'm back after several hours later. I got my husband off the plane. I went and did my taxes. I went to the grocery store. I meal prepped some breakfast. Feeling like a very grown-up person here, but I want to talk about the books that I read in February. So next we have Losing Sight by T.M. Richardson. She go by different pen names, but this book is by T.M. Richardson. I received this book as an AL Advanced Listening Copy, a ALC Advanced Listening Copy. She was having people sign up, and I was like, God, they said that I wasn't approved. And Tati said, listen, don't worry about it. What's your email? And she hooked your girl right on up. Thank you, Tati. This book is given magical realism. So we have main character Tanika Nikki Ryan, and she is a news sports reporter. She's having some issues with her side, you know, because she's a little bit on the older side, a little bit on the thicker side, and we love that, right? She's having some issues at work as a news reporter. She can't see too well, and so finally she admits to, you know, I'm not seeing too well, blah, 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 blah. Friends say, you need to go get some glasses. I don't want no glasses. I'm already old. They're going to give my spot to a young girl, blah, 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 blah. So she ends up going to an optometrist, Gillian. And Gillian, he is recently widowed, and you know, my boy's going through. He's doing the best that he can, and when he comes across Tanika, he is taken aback and he's feeling her a little bit, right? And then we have the magical realism. So something introduces or guides Tanika to these particular glasses. She puts on these glasses, and now she can see more than just good. She can like see people's spirits, and it's just magical realism. Okay, I really enjoyed this book. It's Professional Woman in Crisis. It's second chance romance. Our boy Gillian, you know, he's trying to get right. You definitely should check this out. I'm excited because T.M. Richardson is going to be at the Black Romance Book Festival. And if you don't know, I am a moderator at the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. May 31st, no, is it May 30th through June 1st? I'm in the building. I'm going to be moderating a panel, and T.M. Richardson is actually on one of my panels. I'm excited to see and meet her in real life. Check out Losing Sight by T.M. Richardson. Okay, next I want to talk to you guys about Glory. Glory by Aria Days. This is my first book by this author, and this author also is going to be at the Black Romance Book Festival. But not only that, she is an author that let us have her book for free during the BriAnn event, the Black Readers Appreciation event, which is typically takes place in November. So Glory is a preacher's key, a very sexually spirited, open individual. It deals in the polyamorous world, so we're dealing with multiple partners, and she's navigating. She's only 27, so she's trying to figure everything out, and with her sexuality, her family, and self-discovery, right? I felt like the book was a little on the long side, and I wanted it to end faster than it did, but I had to see if our girl Gloria found her happily ever after. So if you check out this book, you need to have an open mind, okay? Because it's not going to be cookie cutter, and it's going to, have some things very spicy, okay? It's heavy on the spice, so prepare yourself for that. And we have a FMM. I think that's now, I'll correct it right here if I'm wrong, the type of poly relationship that they get into here. But this book is like 400 and something pages. You can get this book from, I don't know where you can get this book from, but look it up, girl. Check out Aria Day's Glory. Next, we have I'll Be Yours. I'll Be Yours by Nina High. Nina High is also an author that's going to be at the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. This book is a cute Valentine's Day novella. I was excited to get into it because, it was only 65 pages. We have the main character, Claire. She's overworked and well paid, but still overworked. And she's on a plane, and there's some type of mix-up, and she sits beside your boy Dion. So they're on this long flight, and they have this cute banter going back and forth, and things kind of spark off, right? But they leave it there on the plane. Next, once she gets to where she's going, then I think your boy Dion, he's a chef. And so once she gets to where she's going, somehow, some way, they end up crossing paths again. There's only 65 pages, y'all. Y'all can read this in bed when you get ready to go to bed, before you go to bed, because it's a real short read, and I think that you will enjoy it. I did around the Valentine's Day season, so make sure you check that out. If y'all think I'm talking fast, it's because I am. My camera's getting ready to die. But not before I tell you about Her Little Secret. Her Little Secret by L. Wright is another author that's going to be at the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm excited to meet her in real life as well. This book is about Peyton. So Peyton is a sex therapist, and she is lacking a little bit in her own sexual life, and so she decides to come up with these sex toys. And in comes, I forgot our main male character's name, but in comes him. He's an entrepreneur, and he's supposed to be like coaching her to help get her business off the ground, and as a favor to her boss. But when he meets her and he gets to know her, he's like, yo, I'm feeling her. So there goes the little spark there. You gotta keep reading to see if it really pops off. I love how this book is short and concise. Novella, 130 pages. Her Little Secret by L. Wright. Yeah, you did that. That was a cute read. Back down memory lane. I remember when I was talking about I was going to read this book, I did the same thing. But this book, I liked it. This is Back Down Memory Lane by Lamars Brown. Lamars Brown, he actually jumped into my DM, so I need to get back with him and so we can chat about this book. This book was pleasantly a page turner for me. I say that once we got to a certain part in the book, it was giving lots of trauma, lots of things going on. I thought I was reading a Tracy Brown book, to be honest. I said, what's happening here? So we have a second chance romance. The main male character is Ice, and he is, what is his occupation? I don't know, but he's something. He has a really good job. And then you have Berkeley. Berkeley, what does she do? Berkeley is like a psychotherapist or something like that, but come to find out, something traumatic happens to her and she loses her memory. She loses her memory and she doesn't know, she's only familiar with her sister and her aunt, but she doesn't remember the past that her and Ice had. And so Ice is like, yo, I need my girl back, I gotta do what I gotta do. And so he's trying to fight for her, but through that she has to uncover some secrets, some family secrets. I alluded to that in my other video, that it was some family mess going on here, and I was right. It's messy in a good way. The way that this book took so many twists and turns, I was just like, yo, who did it? Or how is it going to turn out? Is Broccoli going to find out? Is she going to get her memory back? How is the author going to make all this come together? I felt like he did a good job with keeping me engaged. I took my time with this one, y'all. That's why I didn't read so many books this month, because I read this one towards the end of the month and I was taking my time. So back down memory lane, 339 pages. It's giving second chance romance, family drama, lots of good stuff. The next book that I want to talk about is Ezekiel's Heart. Ezekiel's Heart is by Genesis Woods. Genesis Woods has become one of my faves. I like her. I like her writing, short and concise. We have another like novella, Valentine's Day type book. So our girl Penelope, she is tasked with picking up her best friend's brother Ezekiel from the airport. She picks up Ezekiel. She's like, this ain't the, because he been gone for 12 years, and she's like, this ain't the Ezekiel that I remember. So we have childhood sweethearts, friends to lovers, second chance romance. Like they was kind of like feeling each other back in the day 12 years ago, but fast forward today, they was like, yo, is it there? Is that spark there? Should we do this? Should we go there? And you got to read the book to find out, because it's a novella. It's not that long, so you got to figure out if they decide to take it there. It's the reconnection. It happens in a short amount of time, so if I say too much, I'm gonna give it away, and I don't want to do that to my girl Genesis. Check out Ezekiel's Heart. You can find it on Kindle Unlimited, or go to the author's website if you want to pick it up that way. I also want to tell you that Ezekiel's my book boyfriend. My second book boyfriend is Sonovi Black. He is in Keep Giving Me Love by BriAnn Danae. This is the last book that I read for February. This is the second book in the Unorthodox Love series by BriAnn Danae. So we were introduced to the couple in the first book, and now their story kind of goes on. It's like Sonovi, he's that guy. He done been through he's getting it out the mud. He done been through it all. He done seen it all, but he's still here. He's still strong, and I love that for him. I love that for Torin, because not only that, but she got her a man that don't play no games about her, and that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. That's why he's the book boyfriend material for me. And just to learn more about their story and just kind of how things are happening for them and what's going on with the cleaning business and how her chef business is taking off and things that they're able to achieve in the Kansas City area. I love that. Y'all need to read it. It's not that long. It's only like 198 pages. I mean, if you need to get on it, because BriAnn Danae, she does a fantastic job with making you just fall in love with her characters. And I love that for me, because I love me some BriAnn Danae. If I didn't mention it, BriAnn Danae, a reoccurring theme here, will also be at the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to be saying that a lot, so get ready, because I'm excited to meet these authors in real life. I'm excited to be a part of the Black Romance Book Festival in Atlanta, Georgia, May 30th through June 1st. If you made it this far in this video, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment to this video. Tell me some of the books that you read in February. Did you have a good reading month? Do you need some suggestions? Let's talk about it. And don't forget to share this content with another fellow baby reader. And until next time,
Because baby girl, you are so pretty.